Third time, 5 years, the Warriors are out of the playoffs. Twice it's been playing games. You know, there's very few true difference makers, outcome changers. They lead dynasties. Steph Curry, Tom Brady. Do you remember that moment, Tom Brady, last year in New England? He was on the bench, imploring, yelling at wide receivers, can somebody please just get open? It poured out. Brady's frustration with Bill Belichick's inability to draft and develop skill people. It wasn't a coincidence that Tom Brady left for Tampa, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, an offensive coach. That was Steph last night. The last champion standing. Klay Thompson 0 for 10. Andrew Wiggins hasn't been the same player last couple of years. Chris Paul didn't show up. Trace Jackson Davis had to be pulled from the floor. Last guy, along with Draymond, with championship pedigree, feels like he could be part of something special. That's it. Again, Draymond Green, I'd keep. But Steph Curry needs somebody next to him that can score 27 to 28 points a night. Minimum. He's not going to get Luka. We know that. There are a handful of players that aren't going to. Jason Tatum's not going to be a Warrior. We know that. I don't know where you go. Steph was efficient last night, 43% on threes. But Steph Curry last night scored 22 points. The rest of the starting lineup for the Warriors scored 26 points. It is time for the big pivot. I'd keep Steph. I'd keep Pods, the young kid. I'd keep Draymond, and I'd move everybody else. They do not have a ton of assets. Here's what I believe. You have to cross your fingers and root for a couple of things, and they're very possible. The Clippers unravel, bit of a mess against the Mavs, get beaten like 5 games. Paul George has a player option. Paul George played at Fresno State, Californian, loves California. Bro, hour flight, come up north. And then, depending on how the Lakers season goes, LeBron gets frustrated with D'Lo, I would make a call to LeBron. LeBron, and it's no secret, is close with Draymond, and the one player he said he would always consider playing with, without a doubt, you could ask people close to LeBron. You may be able to ask LeBron, is Steph Curry. I'd call LeBron, player option, Paul George North. Those moves would allow you to keep Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, the young center from Indiana. You could keep those. But last night, if you look at the numbers, the Warriors starting 5 was outscored by the Kings 104 to 48. They don't have a lot of assets. I'd keep 2, maybe be 3 players. I love the coach. Bob Myers knew this is how it was going to end. It was going to be sad. It was going to be bumpy. It was probably Klay Thompson's last game as a Warrior, though Steve Kerr wants him.
Trio of Klay, Draymond, and Steph just isn't as dominant as it was. Now they have to get something out of Jonathan Kuminga. They have to get something out of Moses Moody. And so they just are not the same dominant level team, even though the names are there and you on occasion, they have that look. It's not any one person's fault. It's Father Time.
All right. Meanwhile, the Lakers. So I'm 1 for 1 on my 5 bold NBA playoff predictions. I said eventually the Warriors would not get past the play-in and the Lakers would. And they did last night in a game against the Pelicans. They're a better team than the Pelicans. They've shown that the last couple of years, but it was a game of runs, back and forth, wild runs. The Lakers are a great do-or-die team. Sudden death team. Got to win tonight's game. They're a great team. LeBron is 12 out of his last 12. 12-0 in his last 12 do-or-die games. Game 7s, play-in games, he's 3-0. In-season tournament games, 12-0. They are great. If the Lakers were a band, they could rock you all night long once. They are not built for a world tour. There is no encore here. AD is a very old 31. You always cross your fingers on his health. And LeBron just old. Listen, they're great playing with the kids, but they need a nap every afternoon. You need 16 wins to be an NBA champion. And it probably would take the Lakers 25, 26, 27 total games to get there. With old LeBron and older than his age, AD, That's not going to happen. If you watch that game last night, LeBron and AD looked cooked in the fourth quarter. In fact, the Lakers got a big break. Zion Williamson, they could not stop that freight train. He had 40 points and then walked off the court. I don't know what it is. He was hurt. He didn't limp. He walked off. I don't think they win if Zion stays. He was unstoppable last night. Championship teams almost always have a star, a vibrant, dynamic star in their 20s. D'Lo, can't trust him. Reeves, come on. Rui, nah. And now they face Denver. And Denver is big, and they're thick, and they're physical. And the games in Denver will be in high altitude. I think the Lakers match up with Denver. I've said that all year. They match up with them physically. But to beat them 4 times in 15, 16 games, and then to go win 16 total games out of about 26 it would take to win a championship, I don't see it happening. Isn't basketball great when the games mean something? Warriors out, Lakers in, fun last night. The playoffs officially underway. And again, everybody loves Grandpa playing with the kids. But about 2:30, he needs a gin and a nap. And I don't think the Lakers can rack up 16 wins to win an NBA championship. Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.